the best way to call a meeting like this is sat-saṅgs. The word sat-saṅgs is the most appropriate because sat-saṅgs is a meeting with the truth. It's not a meeting with somebody else. It's not a meeting with some guru. It's not a meeting with other spiritual seekers. It's a meeting with what is truth, what is real in you. And what is real is not something that sometimes appears and sometimes disappears. Try to imagine if sometimes you are at home and you look in the salon and you see somebody sit there, and you look a second time, the guy is not there. You will see these are hallucinations. The Bhagavad Gita has this beautiful verse in the chapter 2, text 16. Nasata vidyate bhavo, bhavo vidyate sataha, ubhayor api drishto notas tu anayos tattvadarshibhihi. The unreal have no being. There is no non-being of the real. The truth about both has been seen by the knowers of the truth, by the seers of the truth. They see these two facts. The unreal have no being. The non-existence, there is no endurance. Yeah. Many people ask sometimes, what is real and what is not real? What is really, really real? And what is non-real? Illusory. Whatever appear and disappear is non-real. If you say yes to the night, I went to sleep, and you know what? I was Superman. And when I wake up in the morning, I was Ramdas. So you say, okay, that cannot be really Superman because that was a dream. How do you know it's a dream? Because it was only during the night in a moment. It's temporal. Where is Superman now? Oh, you're right. Where Superman went was surely a dream. Whatever is temporal, whatever has non-existence, existence, and non-existence is a dream, is an illusion. What is real is real all the time. What is a real friend? A real friend is somebody who is for you always, not only when there is a party, not only when you have money, but a real friend is with you all the time when you are in troubles. It's a real friend. Yeah? Is it not? Somebody that is with you today, but after 2 days you call him, no, he's not at home, and you don't, this is not friend. Everything is like that. How you say real love? Real love. What is real love? Everything. Real is what is always real. Satsang is a meeting with the truth, with reality, what is real in you. And this is all about spiritual life, about a meeting with the truth. No? That is the beginning. Because if it's truth, That means it's always present. Yes, always present. Is not to acquire some kind of information or knowledge that will make you know something that you didn't know before, will add to you something, or you will something new. It's more about a recognition of what was always present and will be always present, and it is present. Because the meeting will be always in this moment, always in the present. Any experience from the psychological mass, of thoughts, feelings, emotions, ideas, motivations, desires, patterns. No? Every experience there appear and disappear, come and go. A thought come and go. Any identification, if you pay attention, I am a father, is an identification. I am an uncle. There are other kinds of identifications, like I am a doctor, I am a professor. Many people are this identification of their profession. Or nationality. I am Chilean, I am Russian, I am American, I am Hindu, Israeli, Palestinian, etc. These are related to nationality. But what is in common to all these identifications? I am a woman, I am a man. There are people, the identification is very strong with his sexual inclinations. I am gay, I am lesbian, I am man, I am woman. But what is common to all these identifications is that they are temporal. They come and go. Means how long you can maintain the identification, I am father, I am father. After a few moments, but come other one, I am Russian, I am Russian. Come and go, come and go. So this mass, this complex that you think is me, your story, is emotions that come and go, come and go. Now I am afraid. Go, I am happy. The Gita says, Matras parashastu kaunteya. He say this verse that happiness and distress, they come. You need to learn how to be. The body, the physical body, is part of this, of what we identify with. And the Gita says, Dehinosmin yathadehe kaumaram yauvanam jara tathadehantara praptir dehiros tatrana. How the body passes from different childhood, young age, old age, mature, old age, etc. And at the end you change the body. But all in common of all this experience of what I am. People say, I like, I want. So many eyes. What is in common to all these aspects of the I is that They come and go. They have beginning and end. That is the reason that we say they are in time. They have a beginning and an end, like the dream about Superman. Like a dream about Superman. Or like any dream. It's not constant, it's not solid. On the other hand, they look to us so solid, no? So real. I am afraid. I am happy. I am hungry. And after all, what is I am hungry? It's after all no more than a physical feeling in the belly, etc. An emotion, different thoughts. So satsang is a meeting with the truth, a meeting with the real. A meeting that can be an opening to the revelation, the big revelation. We talk about Vedic revelation, Tantric revelation, Mount Sinai revelation. But we talk here about your own revelation, directly yours, only between you and yourself, from yourself, in yourself, to yourself, through yourself, for you. The reality in you, the reality of who you really are. That is satsang. So whatever is temporal as a beginning or an end cannot be real in you. So any experience, doesn't matter how amazing experience is, can be an experience of light, can be an experience of space, experience of all kinds of amazing experiences, no? Rays, there are, somebody talk about a pillar to the sky, somebody talk about a blue pearl, etc. All these experiences, they are amazing, beautiful experiences, but they are not the ultimate experience because they have a beginning and an end. You experience this beginning certain moment, you enjoy, beautiful, amazing, but in certain moment it's finished. And you can live many years, remember it. Many people talk about past experiences. No? If you hear say, oh, years ago I have an amazing experience, I see this, I see that. But the fact that they come and go, that means they are not the real in you. We talk about the background of your thoughts, emotions, of yourself. That is in the core of your being. And this recognition is the revelation, is the awakening in you. It's not that you will reveal it, because this you is part of the psychological mass. It's not that this I will recognize. For that I will say, stop searching. Stop looking for. What I mean when I say stop looking, I say stop looking from the egoic phenomenon of thoughts, feelings, emotions. Stop that I go and begin to look. Because the mind is limited, is imperfect. And the mind, intellect, has not the ability to understand its source, that is awareness. So the mind, or this I made by the mind, from the mind, cannot go and recognize awareness. Because whatever life you receive from awareness. Awareness is the background. So its recognition, its revelation can be only when the attention, you yourself, recognize it. When all the thoughts, the feelings, the emotions, any effort to look for it, stop. And what remains is recognized. What is already there. That peace, that beauty, that is already there. And that is one of the problems for this recognition to happen, is that from one side the awareness is very easy. It's very easy to ignore awareness. From the other side, the psychological mass of thoughts, emotions, is very much addictive. It's addictive for the attention. You know what is addiction? Sometimes people are addicted to a telenovela, to something, and cannot resist it. And you're accustomed to take part in this game of misidentification, because this is a problem only of misidentification. It's a point of interest too. We are so interested in the movement of this dream, in the thought we want things. We are so much in this fighting to advance at work, family, in all kinds of levels. So we are very much into it. And the point is to awake an interest, or at least curiosity about who you really are. Who you really are. What is the source of all this? Me, but what is the source of this me, this I, this, from where they come? And then to turn the attention to its source. The problem is that as attention, most of the time connected and addicted to the objective world, it is not easy to identify, to recognize, to discover something that is not a thing. And it's not only not a thing, it's nothing. Is emptiness, is almost absence. Because it's not more than perception. It's not something that can be perceived, is perception itself. But at the moment of the recognition, the experiences of existence, it's your reality. So it's an experience of I exist. And I am not conscious of something, but I am consciousness itself. It's an existential experience. It's not you catch something or see something, some light, some person. It's more about an existential experience. It's something that you become. And of course the Ananda, the completeness, to discover that you don't need to be completed by something or by somebody. You don't need to be completed by something or by somebody else. You don't need to add and collect things all your life, a car, a house, titles, diplomas, people, wife, children, grandchildren, in order to feel completed or to have the expectation, the hope that one day I will be completed. And we all have this experience of going collecting things, diplomas, clothes, cars, houses, because we have this need, we feel incomplete. And we look how to be completed. This person, he will complete me. When I plus this person, then I will, and then we feel no. But in the recognition, in the realization of what you really are, there is the realization of your completeness. So that is Ananda or bliss. What is bliss? You are happy when you add something, but because this need to be complete, but then you realize directly, existentially, that you don't need to be completed because you are already completed. You are already peace. You are already silence. You are already everything what you want to be. You are already not free because it's not somebody, it's freedom itself. Freedom itself. Because what you really are is not somebody. It's not somebody, it's not something. It's the essence of the entire cosmos. And everything, in some way or other, it is. And it's there. It's there even if you go and miss it or not. Awareness is there. Sometimes you say, I cannot experience, or I can experience. I don't recognize it, or I recognize it. Sometimes you say this come and go. Sometimes say, sometimes I am aware, but others, most of the time, I am not aware. But if you pay attention, you will see that you're always aware. That is common to any experience. When you are falling, when you are super best meditation, when you are totally unaware. But in any experience, good experience or bad experience or light experience or dark experience, doesn't matter. You are aware that now you are not open, that you are disturbed, etc. So the awareness is present constantly from forever and forever. eternal, because it's eternity itself. So any moment that you even feel, oh, what did it talk about? This is something that I cannot do it. Why? Because now I see, I try, and I don't succeed. How do you know it? Because I see. Because you are aware of it. So even if you can't, awareness is there. So look. For this process, it's very important to look and not only to think. It's a very deep, very important difference in to take my words and to think about it, to think about awareness and to think about the mind and to think. This don't lead you to the source, for the simple reason that the spiritual process is about looking and see directly. You check what's going on. Check who you really are. Who you really are. There are many people that want to develop an answer to this Atma Vichara, or who you really are. But the first time that you ask a person this question is the right answer. Usually people, when you ask them first time, they say, I don't know. And that is the right answer. You don't know. And you will never know. It's impossible for intellect or mind to know it, because it's limited, it's in time, it's temporal, it's changeable. But awareness, Veni Hashem Lo Shiniti, is constant, it never change. Is the source of the mind, so the mind cannot understand its source. The eye cannot see the retina. Why? Because it's too near. The difficulty of perceive your real nature is because it's too near, because it's not far away. In Hebrew we say, Ki karov elecha hadavar me'od, is too near. Too near. It's near to you more than the palpitations of your heart. It's more near to you than your breathing. Is more near to you than you or yourself that you have in your mind. It's more real to you than what you think you are. It's only this small jump, cognitive jump, from what you think you are to your reality, to your authenticity. And awake that this is my authenticity, existential experience, that I was, I am, and awareness was, is, and will be always present. Even now, if you feel disturbed, look if the awareness, the background is disturbed. If you feel, I can't, I am too nervous, look and see if the awareness is nervous. No, consciousness is never, no nervous, not sad, not afraid, undisturbed, totally undisturbed. Never, always aware. Awareness is awareness itself. Always perceive. You can perceive in this moment you are not aware, you perceive it. There is perception. There is awareness of the situation. So, in a certain way, this meeting with the truth, with the real, is only to tell you that I can assure you that you are not what you think you are. It's not a belief, I don't ask from you to believe. It's not a question of faith. It's not a question of this or that religion or a theology or a philosophy. It's simple from a personal, direct experience. You are not what you think you are. And if you do one small step backward, will be the realization. The realization that what you really are is existence itself, consciousness itself, bliss itself. I assure you. It's always there, always. Even now, all of you are aware. So aware you are, awareness is present. Only focus your attention to it. It's nothing, but it's, you understand? And don't expect it to be a thing. It's nothing. It's nothing, and it's absence. It's not presence of something. It's totally, it's nothing. Nothingness. Nothingness. But you are this nothingness. This is the incredible thing. You are this nothingness. Go and investigate it. Explore it. It's a nothingness that perceive. It's a nothingness that deep you will reach. And I don't know if it's good I tell you but the ultimate is an infinite ocean of silver light that is not like this light of consciousness, of awareness. That is God, that is the divine.